Okay, today's layout, we're going to be using the 4 by 4 pieces of paper. Now, I do try to do one layout so that you can see a different way to use the same cuts. So I'm going to show you that first this time. This is the 4 by 4 squares. I just cut it in different paper and I laid them out this way. This could be for pictures. You could do a flip or something here if you wanted to do extra pictures. These are just the first family pictures. This is their oldest daughter there. And I love the way it turned out. It's simple, but it's a statement. And sometimes family pictures are, to me, some of the hardest ones to do sometimes, because some of them are formal, some of them are not. But I got one done and I'm proud of myself. So we're going to take that same 4 by 4 piece of paper. And what I did is I cut them in half. And I just glued one on top of the other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, we're going to make corners instead. You can put the paper down first. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. I wanted to make sure they were kind of lined up, so that's why I did, kind of the way I did. But you can easily just put them down. So this is going to be just a corner design. The other one was more of a grid design. And it's the same size papers. And that's the thing I was telling you. Use the same cuts and just make your pages look different. All right, so this little girl, Miss Audrey, she's my youngest granddaughter. And she just thinks she's all that in a bag of chips here. And she is. She totally is. I'm not going to say she totally is. Okay, so I am going to put her picture down. Actually, is this the top? Yeah, that's the top. All right, I want this over here. I have my journaling, and I'm going to tuck it behind my picture. So that's why I'm measuring this out like this, because I don't want the tab to go too far down there. So I'm not going to put that down yet, but I think it's going to go somewhere around here. It's not going to go completely on top because I have my title that's going to go up there first. All right, so my title. I do want something under my title. So I pulled a bunch of different things, a bunch of different stickers and stuff that I thought would look good on this page. And when I go pull my embellishments, I think of this. I think of the person that's in the picture and just pull things. It doesn't matter if that's what she's doing in the picture, just things that were mine. Oh, I used to play with that all the time. I used to have this. I just pull things that remind me of that particular person. Let me move these out of the way because I think you guys are getting a huge glare out of that. Don't move too far because I think I might use them. All right, now let's get started. All right, so my title is going to be Sweet and Sassy. She's the baby of the family. And she's just, everybody has the baby in the family, but this is her personality. She's just too funny. She's so cute. So this is going to be my title. And I think I might put it somewhere like this. I do want to embellish around it a little bit though. So I'm just kind of placing it just to see how I'm going to like it. I wanted that and sign on there, but I wasn't sure how I wanted it. And sometimes before I record, I will try to see if I get this stuff laid out. But this one, I'm just going to kind of just eyeball it and do what I think looks good. We could put the ends on it. That makes it look actually pretty cool. All right. You guys know I try to make a decision and stick to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right there. These things that I'm using for my tools and my embellishments is from the tops of some containers. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking actually for this. I should use liquid glue. The bottom one I'm going to put on with glue. The others I might actually put on with some foam tape. But to start with, I'm going to put this one, and I'm going to start it on the corner part. It is nice and warm out today. So I had my hair up, and it's like it's warm. No way, not air conditioning, but nice fan blowing in the back. It was kind of warm sleeping last night though. But I'm not complaining. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so I'm going to put that where it's overlapping that just a little bit there. And this is going to have to go up on a little bit of foam tape. That's a narrow. We'll use this one because I can always put another piece on this if I decide I need this later on. And I'm just going to put this. This may have to go up on some tape as well. See, that looks cool. I think it should go down this way just a tad though. And then you can go on top. There we go. I can come back later on, and if I quit moving it, it would probably stick down. What a concept. You may stop moving them. This black paper I ordered off of Amazon, and I'm not impressed with it. It's just like it peels. So I'm definitely not going to be reordering that one again. All right, so now the picture I want to put next, and it doesn't have to be in the middle. It could be more up. So I still have yet to decide how I want mine. I'm still yet to decide where I want my picture. Okay, I think we're going to put it here. All right, you know what? We're just going to do it. You know, if you sit here and just keep looking, it could look good here, it could look good here. You know, we're going to be here all day long trying to figure out all these different places, and then we won't remember what it looks like, which one's better. So this paper I was going to use for something else, and then I ended up not liking it, so I pulled it up and I thought, you know, I could just use it for matting. So that's what I did. But it's not walnut. All right, so that's my picture. My journaling is going to go here. And that's bringing a little bit of that black out that I lined the letters in because I did cut those off on my Cricut. Now let's embellish this page real quick. I definitely think we need some of these lips on here. Maybe this one here because it'll bring out that color. So we'll put that there. And then let's see, what else do I have up here? We have a pair of sunglasses. I don't know that the pink ones look good there, but I do have another one here. We can bring more of that blue. It's got a little bit of blue on these. So it could be bringing a little bit more of that blue out. Ah, put it on the T. That's cute. All right, so I don't know about that one. Let's see what else we want to put on here. Here's some flowers. It doesn't really look good with that. I know what we can do here. I'm gonna put that little whirl thing there. I'm not sure what that thing is called, but I'm knocking things off. All right, so we have some more flowers and stuff here. I have this, and I just think it's the cutest thing. She loves butterflies. So I think I'm gonna put that there. I'll put some flowers around here somehow. I also have a doll carriage because that's something she used to love to play with as well. For the longest time, she pushed a doll carriage around. And over here, I have a teddy bear and a wagon. I just gotta figure out where I want everything. I think I'm gonna put it here. And then I'm going to lift this up just a little bit here in the corner because I'm going to put this flower underneath there so that that handle doesn't get lost. And I'm going to put just layer a couple more flowers underneath it. In theory, I should have figured I was going to do that first, but I'm not, you know, sometimes I just sit here and I just start playing. I like that there, I like this there. All right, I have a butterfly here that I do want to put a butterfly on. Because I put a butterfly, I put a bug on every single page. Usually I try to hide it a little bit just because I want to, I used to do that with my kids when they were little, when I did theirs. They would be scared of bugs and I would want to not let them be scared. So now I also have a bow, which she's always loved, like these big bows and stuff, you know, like the cheerleaders wear. I do want that on there somewhere. I'm just not sure where I want to put it. I think I might put it right here. If the sticker will come up a little bit, I think I'm going to tuck it just a little bit. Nope, it's not going to. It doesn't look good tucked. All right, so let's do something different then. I'm going to put it up on some foam tape, and I do have a couple of them on layered on top of each other. You know what? Work on this one. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Let me go play with that. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, you know what? On something else. We'll put that on something else. Okay, we have a little purse. It's one that's going to need to be like, it's like it's hanging on something because otherwise it's not going to show up on anything. So I think I'm going to look like it's hanging off that T. That's super cute. I have some flowers here. These are those little stick flower things. I do have more if I need it, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put half of these. I'm just going to look, see what they look like. Maybe put 3 there. 2 there and 1 there. See, it's coming together. It's coming together. I like it. I did find this butterfly net. You add a little bit of blue over here. And sometimes when you're done. I did want to get a set of sunglasses on here though. I did. But where? Make a decision. There we go. Put it right there. I also have some of these hearts I could stick on there if I like them better than the flowers. I do have some more of these flowers. Do I want some more on there? Or do I want to leave it alone and say, leave it alone, Ruthie Mae? We're going to say leave it alone. Okay, we're going to call that my layout. So there's that layout. I think it turned out super cute. I love the colors. And then the other one that, oh, there it is. So the 2 layouts with the 4 by 4 squares, we have this one and we have this one with the same size papers. So guys, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, leave it down below. I know this video is a little chaotic, but that's kind of my mood today, is a little chaotic. So I just want to get some layouts done. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.